Welcome to the next episode of EPM Chronicles and Confessions. We have Tej Bhople with us here today. Tej, please could you introduce yourself?
Sure, team. Thank you for having me here, team. Great pleasure. And I have watched most of your previous episodes, and it was good learning. So I'm Tej Bhople. Tej is short form of my full name, Tejaswini. Um, I'm basically from India, where I pursued my engineering degree. Before my foray into IT and EPM world, I had some interesting experiences that shaped my path. In my teenage years, I started as beauty blogger in Indian makeup and beauty scene. I wrote some quirky articles like how to do tomato facial at home,
Oh,
which not only brought smiles but marked my very first earnings. It
sure.
was fun way to kickstart my journey. Well, after completing my engineering and before joining my campus job, um, I ventured into acting, entertainment very briefly. I had the opportunity to appear in 2 episodes of Indian regional TV drama.
Oh,
Uh, However, it was pretty clear that I was not meant for entertainment. I was
mhm.
fired just after 2 episodes.
Oh,
I I had good laugh about it, and it was safe to say it was not my calling. Then finally, when I joined my campus job, I landed into IT and into EPM world in 2009. And that time, EPM was already under Oracle's umbrella. I found myself quite fascinated with the whole evolution and history of EPM. During our initial training, we got to know about that. And I thought, okay, I had found my passion. That's my beginning, and I have been working in EPM for last 14 years. My professional roots were primarily nurtured during my 9 year stint at Capgemini, where I developed my skills and knowledge. Before Capgemini, I had the privilege of working for prestigious organizations like HSBC and IBM, and I got opportunity to work for to contribute in important projects there. In Jan 2023, this year, I embarked on a new chapter by joining team at Brovanture. So over these 14 years, I have had the opportunity to work on various EPM projects in 8 different countries, each experience adding a unique dimension to my professional growth. So that's brief about me. However, I think it's not only about work which brings your personality. So apart from work, who am I? So I'm a technical blogger, evolve with Hyperion. I started it quite early in my career, and that's why the name is quite funny, and it's still same. Fitness freak. I love gym, trek, walking. So I'm into all these fitness things. I'm quite artistic person. Couple of my paintings are auctioned. One at Taj in India and one in Derby. I'm very few people know that I'm certified microlight pilot. Um,
wow.
so
That's
that's my
fantastic.
personal goal now, that
Yeah.
I need to hire the plane and go around. Yeah, skydiving, reading, music, Bollywood, cricket, all this stuff. And meditation. I quite follow it sincerely every day. Yeah, that's about me.
Oh, fantastic. That's great. It's a great kind of overview of who you are. So this is a very interesting question. I just ask everybody this because I'm always trying to figure out how we explain what we do to others in terms of, the technical work we do. How do you explain EPM to others? Have you had any misconceptions?
It's quite funny. Yeah, I can say. Um, and it's always interesting how to explain our work to different people in our lives. Trying to explain my work in Hyperion, especially to my family, can be a challenge. I can tell you now, this must be the funniest experience you have heard. Some days before, I was on call with my mom, and I was just saying work pressure and learning experience. And she did not even allow me to complete the sentence. Her immediate response was, you have been doing this Hyperion for so long and you still have not learned it. And then I thought,
Yeah,
okay, no,
yeah,
first of all, I am not working in Hyperion, I'm doing Hyperion.
yeah.
And so no more Hyperion talks with mom. Better say,
Sure.
what did you cook for dinner?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I can relate to that. Definitely, definitely.
But
So,
on
oh,
a
Karen.
serious note, Tim, when chatting with friends or relatives, I like to keep it very simple. I tell them that I work in a technology where we design financial software for organizations. It's all about helping organizations submit their financial reports, plan their budgets. I even drop names of some very impressive clients I have worked
Mm,
with, like Rolls Royce in UK,
yes, yes,
Slumbajar Dubai, Poston in Norway, Krispy Kreme in USA. It tends to make very good impression whether they grasp what I do or not. Yeah.
yes. No, completely. No, that really helps. So, going on to another question, what has been your biggest challenge in EPM, and how did you overcome that?
Okay. In my journey, I have encountered multiple challenges and each presenting a unique puzzle to solve. These challenges have come in all shapes and sizes. As an engineer turned into EPM professional, I vividly remember my very first project where I had the training of 3 days, and then I was tasked to design um, 135 reports and dashboards,
Wow.
all under like tight deadline with two
Yeah.
other new graduates. The sense of accomplishment at the successful delivery was sheer joy in that project. At times, it involved convincing very demanding customer in Middle East to transition from their traditional backup and disaster recovery methods to um, advanced approach. It was difficult. That was a
Yeah.
challenge. Then there was an experience of being engagement manager for a complex EPM project with UK-based client. This project brought multiple vendors, various business units into mix. The challenge extended beyond EPM.
Sure.
It involved the art of managing these diverse personalities, EPM subject matters from different consultancies, and bringing them together harmoniously. So that was a challenge. But starting from that first project till now, the core of all these challenges has been one, resistance to change.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whether it's customers or consultants or our own team, the reluctance to embrace any change has been a big challenge.
Completely. Yeah. Definitely understand that. So, on the flip side, what has been your prime success in your career in EPM?
Ah, among many joys of successful project deliveries, there is one standout success story that holds very special place in my career. When I joined Capgemini, I was the fourth or fifth among first five EPM consultants there, witnessing the team grow from 5 to around 130 during my
Wow.
tenure in Cap was remarkable journey. With this expansion came some exciting opportunities and technical challenges as we began to serve customers worldwide. This period was a master class of learning, progressing from technical roles to management, developing a robust support model. As the team evolved, so did my role. So that was good. And one unforgettable instance during that whole journey, um, when I decided to settle down in India, I started working from offshore for a Middle East customer. Just as we were preparing for a significant new customer which was based in USA, um, and our team was not ready. So without hesitation, I took on the responsibility of knowledge transfer from USA client. Again, some resource constraints and UK customer visit demanded that I step into EPM lead role for UK customer.
Sure.
With each customer requiring some overlapping hours, my days literally became so hectic.
Yes.
I started my work at 11:30 a.m. India time for Middle East customer, swiftly transitioned to UK customers tasks, and then ended it with knowledge transfer sessions from USA client. ending my day at around 3 a.m. India time.
Wow.
And this intense schedule continued for 2.5 months. But by end of that intense period, we not only built a robust team of 3 individuals for Middle East customer, we hired new people and made them ready for USA client. And this allowed me to focus completely on UK customer as my main project. So the result, a seamless transition with 3 satisfied EPM customers. So that
Fantastic.
holds very special
Yeah,
place.
yeah, no, that's great. So what's the most rewarding part of your EPM career? What do you feel that you enjoy most?
The most rewarding aspect, in my opinion, is the opportunity to directly impact an organization's strategic and financial success. So whatever we do, seeing the tangible results of our efforts, whether it's helping company to streamline their budget or improve financial reporting accuracy or enhance forecasting, that is like incredibly satisfying for me. The ability to drive positive change and contribute to an organization's growth and success is the like what makes working in EPM truly fulfilling.
Cool. So have you got any kind of funny or unexpected moments in your career that you can share with us?
Okay. So throughout my journey, there have been plenty of amusing and even few hair-raising moments during deployments or go-live events. However, the one that stands out as truly funny involves none other than renowned EPM guru John Goodwin
Oh, yes.
during my tenure at prestigious Rolls-Royce. I think I have told you this story, but I'll just for
Sure,
everyone
sure.
and tell again. Now, let me clarify. I had never met John Goodwin in person before this incident. Yet I have learned a lot from his blogs and his quick responses to all junior professionals like me that time. So when I heard that John from Inlumi was scheduled to visit office the next day, I made my own assumption. The night before John's arrival, I couldn't sleep with excitement. I
Mm,
meticulously prepared with like donning my best of formal attire and arriving in the office early. As the moment arrived, John from Inlumi introduced himself as John Pegrum. So
uh,
instead of normal greeting, my immediate response was, "You are not John Goodwin? I was supposed to meet John Goodwin today." John Pegrum's response was nothing short of gracious humor as he
yeah,
replied, "I get this a lot." And we both burst out in laughter. Little did I know that John Pegram is an EPM genius in his own
yeah,
right,
he
and he
is.
was our go to security person during that project.
Yeah,
But as the fate would have it, I did eventually get opportunity to work with John Goodwin,
yeah,
and I even shared a drink with him. I still treasure that photo as reminder of this amusing mix-up and
yes.
opportunity I get to meet so those fascinating people in EPM.
Fantastic. No, no, that's really a funny story. So you've done very well as a lady in this industry. I do see, less ladies in our industry, but in terms of how do you feel, encouraging more ladies to come to into this industry, but also the challenges that you might have faced? Is there some things you can share with us?
Yeah, sure. Um, so working in APM, like any other technical field, can pose some challenges for women.
Yes.
Um, I can see that even in these APM Chronicle episodes, I see very few women.
Yeah, I'd
And
like to qualify that. I've been asking a lot to come to, so it's
okay,
just, it's one of those things. I really do encourage more ladies to come and do these
oh, that
podcasts. Yeah,
no, you have been always encouraging, team. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I always say you have been a big part in my career growth because
Oh,
you
thank you.
always encourage me from the beginning.
Yeah, sure.
But for like new women, new graduates joining to pursue a career in EPM, I would like to give some advice from my path. First, like, be authentic.
Yes.
So just be your authentic self at work. Any woman doesn't need to follow any other woman's path or footsteps. Just be your authentic
Yes.
self at work. Be vocal. Second, be vocal. So don't shy away from being open about your expectations of salary, your roles, negotiations, project opportunities, anything. Make your goals and contributions known. And I have always followed this. I have been very vocal about,
Yes.
like, I want onshore roles. I was very vocal about it, and that's how I got it. And women have this tendency that we are not very vocal about what we want. Mentorship. So seek for mentors, both
Yes.
male and female, who can offer guidance and support. Learning from others' experiences is quite invaluable. And I have been always seeking mentorship. You have played major role. As I said, you gave me those that chance to present in initial webinar where I was not even that experienced, but it was good good point for my growth. Then my social media,
Yes.
LinkedIn, it has enhanced when I started taking advice from my mentor in Capgemini, Jamie Claude. He has been like main significance for my social media
Wow.
enhancement. Sundar Mahadevan has been my mentor for like 9 years continuously, and it's still now. So seek for mentorship, male or female, for any guidance. And last one, network. So, like, women tend to be like um, less enthusiastic for networking. However, networking plays very important role in getting opportunities. So yeah, this is my little advice for
No, completely
new
enough.
women.
Those are very good points. So this industry is very dynamic. It's changing a lot, and a lot of things are happening. How do you personally keep yourself updated by things and trends and things what's happening?
Yes. So first of all, I follow you, Tim. I follow you on LinkedIn, and then I follow your WhatsApp groups. One of the ways to keep myself updated in EPM. Second, industry publications.
Yes.
So I regularly read EPM focused publications, blogs, journals, and there are so many good bloggers in EPM, even for
Yes.
multiple project work also. It's easy to get from different blogs. Professional associations, so active participation in EPM related associations, attending conferences and webinars. Vendor updates, keeping an eye on updates and release from EPM software vendors. Doesn't need to be that if I'm working in Oracle EPM, I need to follow into only Oracle EPM updates. No, I keep an eye on all software updates in EPM
Sure.
field. Social media, as I mentioned a lot, following thought leaders and EPM peers on platforms like LinkedIn is quite
Yes.
important. Yeah.
Cool. Fantastic. So I believe you've been in Oracle so many years. You know, you've been following the technology, doing different things. And it's quite an interesting question here. Is there any technology you would be interested in learning, or would you to switch into another technology, or are you just going to be focused on Oracle as such?
Um. Okay. This is quite a debated question and a good one. While I have deep and extensive background in Oracle EPM, I have been always open to explore and adapt new technologies and systems in EPM. So I have got training in Anaplan. I did my
All
one
right.
stream training, a bit of Tagetic here and there, just
Fantastic. That's
knowing.
really good. Yeah.
Um, but whether or not to switch to other vendors depend on several factors. So one, innovation and enhancements. If another EPM system is to offer significant innovations and advancement that outshine Oracle EPM, then why not? I would consider switching to that. Client or employer needs. This decision might be influenced by specific needs of a customer or the employer. If the project or organizations require expertise in another EPM system, I'd be willing to adapt that. Career growth also. If switching specialties present some opportunities for personal and career growth, then I might consider exploring that. And market demand, because we always want to be like ahead of market. So if market is demanding some other EPM tool, EPM system, I'd be ready to switch specialty. So I think the choice depends on combination of all these factors.
Yes, that's very good. So, as you know, EPM is changing, is evolving. What do you think is going to happen in the next 5 years in the industry?
Whether it's EPM or any other field, like when I started, it was EPM 11113, I guess.
Oh yeah.
And now on premise, there are like very few clients in Oracle EPM, and many clients moved to cloud, EPM cloud. Similarly, for other vendors also, it's more over cloud. So moving from on-premise to cloud is one thing which is already quite in progress. And second thing, I see that EPM and AI holding hands together in all projects is what will be the future. Now, when we say AI, it's not only that like in planning, we predictive analysis. That's not that is not the only AI thing which can happen. AI enhances data-driven decision making,
yes,
efficiency and automation in routine tasks, real-time insights and accurate forecasting. So all these things, I see that EPM and AI holding hands together in project implementations, that will be the future.
Fantastic. No, that's really good. I really enjoyed this interview, and I really, definitely will be doing stuff in the future. So have a good day, Tej, and thank you again.
Team.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, team. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.